Basketball on 2K Sports. Two NBA greats, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our analysts tonight, with our reporter, Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian. Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season setting the all-time record for head coaching wins. Also was selected as one of the 15 greatest coaches in league history. No surprise there. And Brian, with 5 championships and a gold medal, to his credit, he is in the conversation for the greatest NBA coach of all time.
No question about that, Allie. Thank you. The middle part of the season can present some unique challenges. Grant, how do you maintain your focus as a player?
Well, it can be tough. It can be really challenging because it is such a long season. You ultimately have to keep your eyes on the prize. And, of course, veterans know hard work now pays off later. You want to protect your record and start building late-season momentum.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Marvin Bagley is out there with Duren. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Kate Cunningham. And it's Ivy in at the point. And for San Antonio, at the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. And it's Jones in at the point. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Here's Sohan. He's covered by Bagley. Pass to Sohan. Fires it from 18. The shot comes out. Now here's Cunningham. Fires from the wing. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's Jones. Up top, Vassell. He's watched by Cunningham. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
A lottery pick in the 2020 draft, Devin Vassell has seen increased minutes, and it's led to contributions on both ends of the court.
You know, talking about Devin Vassell, what stands out to you about his defense, Smitty?
B.A., it's his length and instincts. Vassell prides himself on being disruptive, and on top of being a solid on-ball defender, he's an absolute pest off the ball.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. Well, the Pistons front office has said they want to have quality character veterans to help balance their roster, Smitty.
What they're doing, B.A., they're building an identity. You need those veteran players to teach the young guys what it takes to be a pro.
And so he makes both from the line.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
Now here's Cunningham. 14 points his last outing. That shot is off. Nice D from Vassell. Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And, of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
Here's Ivy. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Pass to Bagley. Clock at 6. Cunningham outside. Offensive board. Outside Burks. And another shot. Here's Duren. And finally they hit one.
And he's just beating them to the punch on the boards right now. I mean, he's making a real big statement.
He's playing with that one extra gear so far that none of the other guys have found yet. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Cunningham outside. Pass to Ivy. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Duren. Really played well against Golden State in his last game. Takes one from 10 feet, and that one's long.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
Jones drives in, and he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Cunningham. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Pass to Duren. Cunningham, left side. Here's Ivy, defended by Jones. A nice shot by Ivy. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Now here's Jones. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Here's Bassey. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
Yeah, they found some decent looks, but the shots just weren't falling. Sometimes it goes like that.
They never really got into a rhythm despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. 2 on the clock. Vassell off target from outside. For Detroit, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Left side Burks. Cunningham against Vassell. Cunningham drives in. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. One thing to keep in mind with Marvin Bagley III, he's still so young.
It seems like he's been around forever, B.A., but he was just 19 when he was drafted, the second overall pick in 2018. His averages are great when he plays, so I think we got to give the young fella a little bit of time.
He misses the free throw.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft boasts some of those elite prospects.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
Now here's Cunningham. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Grant.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
San Antonio with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Inside. Here's Bassey. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change. The
Pistons shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Pass to Burks. Cunningham with the ball. Vassell with the rebound.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
To the middle. Here's Sohan. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
B.A., it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they could become a unit with playoff potential.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Johnson against Burks. That shot, no good. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Because the way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Outside Jones. Pass to Vassell. Deflected.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Here's Ivy. Cunningham outside. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. On the wing, Burks. Covered by Johnson. 6 on the shot clock.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Nice D from Vassell. On the wing, Vassell. Here's Bassie. He's covered by Bagley. Another shot. Vassell's shot is good.
Taking advantage of the defense. Devin got inside, and you see what happened.
Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Burks. Pass to Cunningham. Now Bagley. He can't get that one to fall. Vassell outside. Jones with the ball. Here's Bassie. The rebound by Burks.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play. When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And the Pistons call time here. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
Not exactly the biggest game on the season schedule, but both teams are capable of flashing serious potential.
You know what? Every win counts in this league, and both of these teams want every victory they can get.
Here's Ivy. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Pass to Wiseman. Here's Ivy. Back to Bogdanovich to end the run. Collins with the rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Graham. And that one drops. And it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
At Devontae Graham's size, you have to be smooth when you're amongst all those trees.
The Pistons on offense. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Ivy. High arcing shot. San Antonio with a rebound. Here's Collins. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Smitty, Greg Popovich, you'd play for him. His 27th season as coach of the Spurs. How many more you think he has in him?
Well, B.A., he's accomplished everything one could hope to in his career. I mean, he has 5 titles, B.A., most wins in NBA coaching history. Now he's just coaching for the love.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. The Pistons making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. And both free throws good for Collins. And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
Here's Bassie. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
The Pistons trailing. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Wiseman against Collins. Now here's Hayes. Not a lot of room. And it's blocked by Collins. Here's Bates Diop. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Spurs lead by 10.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Diallo. Now Hayes. Now Wiseman. Collins defending. Wiseman, pass to Hayes. Clock at 4. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
This is where Killian Hayes is most effective. He has the size to be a factor in the paint.
The Spurs have gone 7 of 16 so far. Collins right side. Back to Graham. McDermott outside. Lets it fly. The rebound by Diallo.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
San Antonio with a rebound. Outside Graham. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Detroit with it. Detroit has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Hayes with it. The floater. Here's Diallo. Glaze it up and in on the nice reverse.
No, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Hayes against Graham. Pass to McDermott. Back to Graham. Here's Bates Diop. Here's Bassie. Got a hand on it.
Size and length. Stewart has all the tools to knock that shot away.
Diallo up top, defended by McDermott. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And now just a 4-point San Antonio lead. Outside Grant. Pass to Bassi. 1:03 left in the first quarter. Collins, no good. Detroit shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. And he lobs it up top. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Outside Grant. Down low. Bassi. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Though Devontae is a natural-born scorer, he's developed into a solid playmaker as well.
And Detroit has possession. Trailing by 4. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Diallo.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
The Spurs making a switch here. Birch is checked in. And here's Hayes. Wiseman with it. Collins defending. To the wing, right side. Just 3 to shoot. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Birch. Some solid defense from Stewart. Here's Diallo. Again, the Pistons score.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Graham for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Tie game in San Antonio. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. We've got Kate Cunningham. Marvin Bagley is out there with Duren. Then there's Ivy, and it's Burks in at the small forward position. From 9 feet out. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
Yeah, they've also had a great deal of second chance points tonight. Great job finding the offensive board and then converting on those extra tries.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And Detroit is shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Pass to Bagley. Back to Cunningham. Here's Ivy. Left side Bagley. 4 on the clock. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities. It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Pass to Burks. Back to Cunningham. Here's Ivy. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And it's Cunningham missing. San Antonio trailing here. On the wing, Vassell. 11 points for him last game against the Knicks in New York. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That'll be a second foul of the game. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Now here's Burks, looking for his first basket still in this one. The 11-footer. It doesn't go for him.
As usual, he's laser focused on defense. That's a nice shot contest.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
And they take the lead. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Clearly, Johnson has worked hard on this shot. He knows how important it is to have this range.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development.
Now here's Burks. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. And here's Ivy from the arc. And they get it back. Fires the three. The offensive rebound. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Kim Birch.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Easy for me. They've made the most of their opportunities by getting to the line, and they are knocking them down as well.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Yeah, what a great experience, Graham.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
The Spurs making a switch here. Bassey's checked in, and he sinks the second. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. To the paint. And his 5th basket, now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
The Pistons trailing. Cunningham passes to Burks. To the inside. Pass to Ivy. Bassey pulls it in.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Inside. And stolen by Bagley. In transition. The finish. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Now here's Jones. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Stolen. Johnson passes to Vassell. Reverses. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
A lottery pick. Devin Vassell has turned into a big-time talent. Someone who will be a force in this league for years to come.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
He's perfect from the line this time. Detroit has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Up top, Burks. No luck on that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. San Antonio leading. Down low. Blocked!
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Here's Ivy, defended by Jones. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
San Antonio with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Bassie. Here's Sohan. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York. And here's Johnson. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Cunningham outside. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Such a tough matchup. Cunningham can pass or score out of the pick and roll.
Jones, the pass to Vassell. Over Cunningham. That one's wide left.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. The Spurs have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Outside Jones. On the wing, Vassell. And stolen by Cunningham. Here's Ivy. Here's Bagley. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Bagley's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Now Jones. On the wing, Vassell. 3-pointer. Drains the triple. Vassell's got 9 points.
Beautiful concentration from Devin Vassell. He's right where he wants to be, and he fires.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Now here's Hayes. Here's Stewart. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Wiseman, he's checked in for the Pistons. Hayes finds Diallo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Stewart. From deep. The shot, no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Here's Bates Diop. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Bassie. McDermott outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pretty good battle going on here in San Antonio. Diallo outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Takes the three. Fires in the triple. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
If you're looking to match the 3 points that happen at the other end, give it to Bogdanovich.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And Detroit has possession. The Spurs making their last shot. Pass to Diallo for three. Rebound San Antonio.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Now here's Graham. 8 points in his last timeout. Here's Bassi. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Shooting two.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Diallo outside. Pass to Stewart. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot from 12. Bassi pulls it in. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Graham against Bogdanovich. Outside Graham. McDermott for three. Unable to get that one. And the Pistons going the other way now.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Diallo. And he gets the bucket. Diallo's got 8.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Hayes against Graham. Here's Bates Diop. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
The Pistons trailing. Diallo outside. Back to Hayes. Outside Bogdanovich. Diallo with the ball. Now McDermott defending. The Spurs have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in this second quarter. Pass to Graham. Back to Bates Diop. Here's Graham. Stewart defends. Graham, that's good. Now it's a 7-point San Antonio lead.
Love the take from Graham right there. Not allowing the defense to bother him.
1:33 left in the second quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Hayes inside. Graham covering. Hayes misses. Birch, he's checked in for San Antonio. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 14-5 run.
When it comes to Killian Hayes, his playmaking has never been in question, and he's worked hard to turn his jump shot into an asset.
Detroit shooting just 35% from the floor. Here's Hayes. Sinks that one from the post. Hayes has got his second bucket on the night.
Great effort from Killian Hayes here, pushing through the contact and finishing well.
On the wing, McDermott. Pass to Collins. Wide open look. Detroit with a rebound. Diallo's got 4 rebounds now. The rebound by the Spurs. Wiseman with a steal. Bogdanovich with it. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Shoots over Collins, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. San Antonio leading. Outside Graham.
I mean, terrific work inside. Graham showing some fight in the process. Draws the D's attention.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, Graham's game is all about a mix of pace and focus. He plays at a high tempo, but doesn't rush things. It's impressive.
And both free throws good for Graham.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
1 second left. That one doesn't drop. And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More 2K action in just a moment.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. And they had their fingerprints all over that second quarter, coming back from a deficit and building a 7-point lead. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
They came out with the right mindset. That's what I'm talking about right there. I mean, that's the hard driving offensive approach I like to see. If they keep it up, unstoppable.
Kenny, what'd you think about Detroit?
They couldn't get anything from the offense. Obviously, plenty of bad shots, but they couldn't even hit wide open ones. They need to regroup, I'm telling you, regroup with some kind of rhythm and get on pace.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Well, Detroit shooting 35% so far in this one. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. And it's Jones in at the 1 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Duren, no good.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
Works for 3. Bassey pulls it in.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And we just had to see that mobile 1 drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach.
Pass to Duren. Now here's Burks. Right side Bagley. Takes one from 10 feet and too long on the shot.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Here's Sohan. Shoots over Burks. And Sohan gets it to go. He's got 5.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The Pistons have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Cunningham outside to the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Textbook play by Cade Cunningham. He knows better to mess up that open look.
Outside Jones. Pass to Sohan. No good on the shot. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. That sends Alec Burks to the free throw line. That's on Keldon Johnson.
One shot.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Now here's Jones. Tight defense on him. To the wing on the left. Detroit with a rebound. Outside Burks. Pass to Ivy. And here's Burks. Here's Ivy. 6 to shoot. Outside Bagley from the stripe. Doesn't go that time. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Right side Jones. Pass to Johnson. Here's Sohan. He's covered by Bagley. Outside Jones. Spurs need to get one up here. From deep, Johnson. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The Pistons have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to Burks. Here's Duren. Back to Burks. Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Jones. Tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Vassell. Oh, they need this!
Length and quickness. Those are the tools Cade Cunningham uses on the defensive end.
Here's Burks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. He does not get the second one. San Antonio leading. Johnson with it. Checked by Bagley. On the wing, Vassell. The shot off that time. Cunningham with some nice D. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Pass to Cunningham. Here's Duren. And here's Burks. Covered by Johnson. Here's Duren. 11 points in the game. Now here's Burks. Just 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Jones drives in. A shot to stop the drought. No good on the layup. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And here's Cunningham outside. Rebounded by Johnson.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The rebound by Burks. Burks has got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's Bagley. Off with the layup. Well, the Spurs shooting only 36% so far in this game. Outside Jones. Pass to Sohan. Right wing. Johnson against Cunningham. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 5 now.
I love Keldon Johnson's mindset. He is getting it done inside.
The Pistons trailing. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Duren. From 7. He can't get it to go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
The defense can't afford to be reckless around Keldon Johnson. He embraces the contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for San Antonio.
Well, a lot of what has happened is that they have gotten to the line. They have done a great job of finding contact and making them pay.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
And that one misses.
Given everything he's got, Keldon Johnson's a guy you want on your side. Why? He doesn't let up.
A different look for San Antonio. Birch comes in for Bassie. And Graham subbed in for Jones. Stewart, he's checked in for the Pistons. Bogdanovich comes in for Burks. He hits the second from the line. The Pistons shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Cunningham finds Stewart. Now here's Bogdanovich. Covered by Johnson. Bogdanovich, no good. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. Detroit has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Vassell against Cunningham. Nice D from Vassell. Well, San Antonio shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter.
Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season.
Here's Ivy. Cunningham outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Duren. He's guarded by Birch. Here's Ivy. Rebound San Antonio. Johnson's got 5 rebounds in the game. And Cunningham asked to carry a developing Pistons team. Something you'd know about, Grant. Any advice?
Just keep working hard, young man. He is on the right track for sure, B.A. I know he will get it done. He loves the game, and he has embraced the challenge of making this team a winner.
Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. McDermott comes in for Vassell. Wiseman, he's checked in for Detroit. Diallo comes in for Cunningham. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Ivy's shot is off. The Spurs shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. And here's Johnson. Give him 8. Out to the right wing. Graham, the pass to Collins. 5 on the clock. Back to Graham. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Graham. He has 6. Pass to Birch. Johnson with it. The rebound by Diallo. Diallo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
And here's Wiseman. And stolen by Graham. Detroit with a rebound. Here's Ivy. Pass to Stewart. Over Graham. And again, the Pistons missing. San Antonio leading. Johnson passes to Collins. Now Birch, averaging around 6 a game. Over Diallo. The rebound by Diallo. Diallo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside. Here's Wiseman. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to McDermott. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Wiseman.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Duren, he's checked in for Wiseman. And there's the rejection. Diallo with the ball. He's picked up by Vassell. Diallo passes to Bogdanovich. They get the rebound to the right side. Here's Duren. He's guarded by Birch. 5 to shoot. Pass to Ivy. From deep. No good there.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Now here's Graham. 6 points for him. Kicks it out to Collins. 3-pointer, Birch. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Ivy. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Duren. Collins defending. Here's Stewart. From 13 feet, down it goes.
Nice bucket from Stewart. Hitting those mid-range J's, it'll just open up things down low for him.
Here's Vassell. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here's Ivy, following the bucket by the Spurs. Pass to Duren. Diallo on the wing. Can't hit that one. San Antonio goes the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11. Vassell outside. Out left to the wing. Johnson passes to Collins. Back to Johnson. Fires the three. Rebound Detroit. Duran's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke. His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
This is getting out of hand. He committed only one turnover in the first half, but has several since then.
Bagley's checked in for Stewart. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Ivy. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Devin Vassell.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. San Antonio's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Outside Graham. Pass to Vassell. Over Diallo. They get it again. Johnson. And he drops it in from the low post. Johnson's got 7 points for the quarter. And so it's San Antonio finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. We'll be back in a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Here's Jones. Setting the floor for the Pistons. Alec Burks is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Marvin Bagley. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Duran in at the center position.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And the Pistons shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Cunningham outside. Pass to Duran. And it's Graham with the rebound. And the Spurs shooting just 37% in the game. Here's Sohan. Now Jones. Defended by Bogdanovic. Here's Bassi. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Outside Burks. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Boy, Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Graham against Cunningham. Back to Jones. Pass to Vassell. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. And the first one at the line is good. He makes 1 or 2 that time. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Graham. On the wing, Vassell. Here's Bassi. Uncovered. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Cunningham with the ball. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Bogdanovich finds Cunningham. Back to Bogdanovich. They grab their own miss. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it home. He'll go to the line.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
What's up?
San Antonio with the ball. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Pass to Sohan. Down low. Here's Bassi. Got a piece of it. Outside Burks. Floats one up.
He's a regular at the free throw line. Burks knows how to put the onus on the officials.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. To the inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Outside Burks. Pass to Cunningham. Bogdanovich with it. He's guarded by Vassell. Vassell against Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. San Antonio with a rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Graham on the attack. Here's Vassell. It's tipped. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep growing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Jones. Pass to Graham. On the wing, Vassell. Over Bogdanovich. And Cunningham pulls it down. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Burks. The Pistons rebound.
That's been the difference tonight. They've been insanely disruptive on the glass. Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
The first free throw is good. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for McDermott. Hits both from the stripe. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, granted, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Bagley. Here's Duren. Second shot opportunity. Outside Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple.
With unlimited range, Bogdanovich forces you to extend your defense.
Outside Jones. To the left side wing. Graham finds Johnson. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes. Johnson's got 9 points now in the second half. Burks passes to Cunningham. Now here's Bogdanovich. Back to Cunningham. Over Graham. And it's Cunningham missing. The Spurs have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Jones against Burks. Pass to Bassi. And stolen by Bagley. And here's Burks. Defended by Jones. Shoots from the line. Goes back up. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And that one's good. Bagley.
And this run has been fueled by second chance points.
San Antonio leading. Pass to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Bassi. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
It's a little too early to be over the limit. They need to keep a close eye on their foul situation.
And he knocks down the first one.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
Ivy's checked in for the Pistons. No good on the second free throw. And for the Spurs, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. Lets a floater go. Jones. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's good from Jones. And so he hits both. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Ivy. And here's Burks. All sorts of time. That one off the back iron and out.
Missed opportunity, wide open for mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Out to the wing. Here's Bassie, defended by Burks. Uses the glass on the layup. 22 points for him.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Left side Bagley. Rebounded by Johnson. The Spurs have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Sohan. Here's Graham. The three. They get it back. It's deflected. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. Tries again. Well, the Pistons shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. Oh, the big finish by Bagley. That gives him a double-double.
They're hammering him on the open floor right now.
They can't be afraid to keep pushing the basketball in transition because in a half-court set, they're struggling a little bit.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Bassie. And rejected. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Goes up off the inbound.
Yeah, he's not having the same success from the field that he saw in the first half.
Graham misses.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Ivy. Here's Duren. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Brad, Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. The Spurs shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Jones drives in. First one falls. Jones hits them both. The Pistons trailing. Cunningham outside. Pass to Ivy. Outside Bagley. Oh, he tries a three. Can't get it to drop. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Here's Sohan. The three ball. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes. Graham's got his 4th assist in this one. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jaden Ivey.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
Here's Ivey. Pass to Burks. And it's rejected. Here's Bassie. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Detroit has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. And Devontae Graham is going to pick up the foul. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Already during his young career, B.A.K. Cunningham has flashed the potential of becoming a generational talent with this all-around game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. You know, with Cunningham, Smitty, his talent caught the attention of future Hall of Famer Kevin Durant.
B.A., after they matched up, Durant said he's somebody who can wreck a whole defensive game plan with his size, talent, and skill. That's game recognizing game.
Bogdanovich has checked in for the Pistons.
So much of the offense revolves around Cade Cunningham. He can do it all.
Outside Jones. Over to the left wing from deep. Johnson. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Graham against Cunningham. Here's Duren. San Antonio with a rebound.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And the Pistons with possession here. The Spurs making their last shot. Here's Ivey. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort and he brings the energy.
Now here's Graham. Here's Bassie. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Johnson. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
I love whenever Johnson goes at the defense inside because it puts them in a very difficult position.
The free throw dropped for Johnson. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Cunningham. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. That one drops for him.
Excellent footwork and handles, getting Cunningham right around the defender.
San Antonio has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Graham up top. He's watched by Cunningham. And Devontae Graham is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
The Pistons shooting poorly at only 28%. Here's Cunningham. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Devontae Graham.
He's the kind of player every team is looking for. Cunningham understands both how to move the ball and how to create for himself.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 10. Both free throws good from Cunningham. San Antonio with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside Jones. Outside Johnson. Shakes him. Passy, good. 26 points for him.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Spurs.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
Good instincts from Cade. He doesn't think too hard about it. He just shoots.
Here's Jones. Pass to Graham. Now Johnson. 6 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Now Jones. So we see the Spurs get the win here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. So long, everyone.